Oh, well, we have the cutest pregnant mama in the kitchen, and she's about to show us another delicious recipe.
You know that sad feeling when something good is coming to an end?
100%. But then we could always open another Krush.
100%.
100% fresh, 100% goodness.
Made with love by Clover.
Well, you bet we're going to be serving that 100% goodness with our Tabouleh stuffed zucchini. It is one of those recipes that is so quick and easy to whip up. It ticks all the flavor boxes and it gives the health system a boost. Now that is 100%. Gabby, you are here to take us through it. We were actually just doing a little bit of research on Tabouleh, and it's Lebanese. It's a Lebanese dish.
It is Lebanese.
There we go. Fantastic.
Yes.
You know, this is the type of food I love because it's a variety of different fresh ingredients that you're about to use. So. And this is something you get to enjoy cold, and I've never had it inside a zucchini.
Neither, actually, to be fair. I've always had the zucchini or cucumber in the tabouleh, and now it's like on top.
Being
it's exciting.
served like a little boat. I mean, this
Very
is
cute.
this is such a cute little element if you're going to be hosting this festive season. And this is vegetarian, so
yes, it is.
So this is a really delicious recipe.
Yes, so it's nice and easy to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep our zucchini. Can I ask you to finally chop our tomatoes? And if you would like, you can have some clover crush on the side.
Oh, fabulous, of course.
Keep hydrated.
We never say no to our clover crush, and we're going for the berries this morning.
So I just chopped the ends off, and I don't know why I did that, because I always do that at home. So don't chop the ends off.
Oh, you want to keep the ends for the little
it actually
boat?
just keeps it in touch. So it's such an automatic
habit
for me. So we're slicing it lengthways. I mean, you can't cut the ends off, but it is not a necessity. So I'm not sure why I started with that, but essentially we're going to cut our zucchinis. Thank you.
There you go.
Lengthways. And then, yeah, all we're going to do is pretty much scoop out some of the flesh, but do not throw it away.
Yeah, we do not want to waste anything.
We don't want to waste anything.
So when you say chop up tomatoes, how finely do you want them?
Just dice in like little squares, because we're going to mix it in with our bulgur wheat here, which is then going to be stuffed into the zucchini.
Okay.
So just kind of small enough, yeah.
Part of that aesthetic
Yes.
we're going for.
Yes. We're going to see how neatly we can stuff those.
Okay.
So pretty much what I'm doing here is I'm scooping out some of the flesh just to obviously make way for our little boats. And obviously do not throw, as we mentioned, the flesh away. We're going to just add it through to our cooked bulgur wheat over there. If you don't have bulgur wheat, you can also use couscous. Is another option, which a lot of people do.
I've never made bulgur wheat, but I always love buying salads that's got it in already.
Yes.
I just find couscous easier to make at home.
Oh yeah, it's a lot quicker, so it depends on your time constraint. So I'm just going to just do one of our zucchini just to from an explanation point of view. And all we do is we pop it onto our baking tray, just with a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to bake that.
Into the oven.
Yeah, pop that into the oven just to crisp up and to cook through.
Okay,
And
so
then-
now, this is how we cook on TV.
Yes.
So now we have our ready-made zucchini boats that you have
Yes.
already popped in the oven.
Yes. And then could I have a tomato that you cut up so beautifully for me over there? And you can add it to my bowl, please.
Okay.
And then, so also, one of the most important parts of this recipe is the final dressing, which is a tahini-based dressing. So we've got some yogurt there, tahini, cumin, lemon juice. Can you just pop that in the bowl for me? Stir it together, and that's your dressing.
Thank you. Can I tell you my proud moment of I made my own hummus once, and the recipe asked for tahini, and I was like, what the hell is tahini? So I went and Googled, and it's just sesame seeds.
It's literally just sesame seeds.
So I roasted the sesame seeds, then blended up, and that's how I made my own tahini paste.
You actually made your own, because
I made my own.
It's quite a long process from a processing.
It is a long process, but
Yes.
it was something, because I really wanted to make my own hummus.
Yes.
I just completely forgot about the tahini, but I had sesame seeds on hand. So I was able to toast those up,
Well, that's
put it into a little blender and make my own paste.
Well, I'm very impressed.
Thank you. I was quite chuffed too.
So pretty much what I've just done here is I've added all of our flavoring. So I've got spring onion, some mint, some parsley. That's a very big ingredient of this recipe.
Oh, yes,
Lemon juice,
parsley.
obviously. You can also add a bit of olive oil if you want. And literally just stirring this all together.
If you're finding all of us doing all of these different things a bit confusing, don't worry. We have this recipe on hand for you. It's on our website, expressoshow.com, the list of ingredients, the steps to making it. And this is definitely something you can add to your festive menu.
Oh, and of course, we've added some pomegranates here as well. We've got some dried pomegranates because you don't always get them in season. So if you can get fresh, amazing. And I'm going to keep some extra for serving. And there we go. We've got our cooked zucchini already. We're going to make our little boats.
I made the dressing.
Which looks beautiful, so thank you.
And you don't have to pop this back into the oven.
No,
this
no,
is
no.
now it.
I'm doing this very neatly.
It's okay.
It's all about being rustic.
Yes, we love that rustic look.
Yeah, so fortunately, because this is already being cooked, it's done. So
It's done.
It's super easy. So while your zucchini is busy being roasted, you literally make the rest of your elements. So
Okay,
it's
so
super-
this really is a quick and easy recipe. How
Yes.
should I do the dressing?
just like, I think, dollop. Yeah.
dollop. That is asking for a lot. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's not as beautiful as the food chefs, but hey, chances are it's going to
going
look
all
like
out
at
than it's
home.
going in. But at home, you can have a smaller spoon. And you can
You
really
can actually use your hands at home.
You can use your hands. You can do this meticulously, but you get the vibe.
Yes.
And it's very nice.
Okay, I'll add more dressing if you want to get your hands on this delicious recipe. It is available on our website. That's expressoshow.com. There we go. Gabby, I love cooking in the kitchen with you.
Thank you,
This
this
was
is
so
lovely.
fun. I actually do want to try it. I mean,
please do.
This boat, do we just chop a piece off and then eat
I was
it?
going to say, you could lift it. It will probably mess everywhere, so don't do that. Here's a knife if you need.
I'm going to taste a little piece. There we go.
And yeah, obviously
Chop it
from a neatness perspective, that's what it can look like.
That's what it looks like. And of course, you get to enjoy it with your 100% clover crush juice. So, listen, this is a winning combination.
So
I'm
cheers.
going to cheers to you. Thank you for that.
Thank
and
you.
if you missed any of the steps to this delicious recipe, we have a recap for you.
Made with love by Clover.